Yeah, I know I'm just really ain't tapped. I'm really tapped out, okay? Like, okay, you just put some lipstick on. I ain't got no jewelry for y'all today. And ain't like I could, be anything I promote. I got an update on my jewelry. Waiting on some body products to come in and yeah, some jewelry too to come in. But I'm down to the slim pims, okay? When I had to treat myself, okay, because it's like wild. I got some butter, and that butter is, I know good quality because I'm an aqua sign. I'm a quality aqua sign, that's all to it. Let's just leave it say I just won't be getting it no more. Like, it just ain't got so in my life. I'm not going to be arguing about every little thing. So definitely subscribe to the channel, watch the other videos, and I'm going to do my best to do this here under 20 minutes. Because, yeah. I completed a test today. Like today was a test I completed. And of course, I got 1,000 other tests. So guess what? Don't hold me back. Don't distract me. And salute to all the well wishers and well warmers. It's so much I want to talk about. So of course, I'm talking about the Rachel Dozell and the whole little welfare thing. I'm gonna talk about that. Of course, thyself also. Do watch the other previous videos on this channel. Be like, God dang, because a lot of people be thinking they know a lot of stuff, but hey. I'm going to definitely speak about trying to get that covered in 10 minutes by itself. I'm going to do a little snippet on Tiffany Haddish. On here, matter of fact, I'm going to have to edit the video. I need to edit up the last video a little bit. I don't know. I just don't have time, like, because I have so many tasks and I have to keep on going. I have a limited time for everything, so I have a little break. A little bit of a break. And, yeah, I have a little break. And I have to make the most out of this time here. So the last thing I'm talking about is watching growing up hip hop, for this weekend. Because I gotta treat myself. Oh gosh, feel like I've been on house arrest and studying for an exam. Oh gosh. Like just preparing for an interview is it's not easy because you gotta make sure stuff gotta be perfect, okay? It's perfection or poverty. You can't be coming out of errands so let me see like this hair gonna have to be tab over. So I got some schedules for next week, and I'm down to a slim prim of paying this stuff here out of pocket. Okay, it's so bad I got to literally walk. Okay, somebody stood me up, and I'm not like even debating like should I just cross them off the list because you ain't got many options and stuff. That's why people get you like, look, don't say crazy stuff like, oh, you gotta get there and. You ain't got many options to watch your children these days. But I got stood up this morning, okay? First of all, the direction they gave me to go to their place, it was another shorter way I could have went that was like 5 minutes, really, compared to the 40, 50 minutes. And this had to stand outside their door 40 minutes when I finally found their place. And unfortunately, it was like, ugh. Somebody I don't really, I'm disconnected from stays in that, in that parameter. And so I'm just debating. Well, maybe that was a sign from the universe. Hey, but look, the universe is going to start sending some official signs instead of all these old blocks where I can't complete stuff. It's like, well, to keep stuff protected because it keeps me in poverty. So I need stuff that's sellable, okay? So, I had to catch a cab because I was determined I wasn't going to miss this here, okay? Especially getting another chance, okay? And, I aced the test. So I proceed through the process and procedure and stuff like that. I really believe something is probably, one of these old haters. And the fact that, especially since I have a low amount of views, so I don't believe it's too many regular folks. I really do think it's some folks that got some, nosiness, a competitive spirit or folly, silliness, or paragon with D. Gotta be. Cause, it's 20 people, I know the subscribers, like they busy, they not on here, they more offline, whatever like that. So just saying people that they watch it but they not subscribed to the channel kind of thing. I really think that's some folks. Okay, so I got hired by this one job, and this was some weeks ago, okay? But they can't let me start because they can't get an official background check, but I'm not working officially with Cash. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get why, you know what I'm saying? It's no debate about a background thing. I don't agree with, and I was told, I was informed to my knowledge, even though it had on the paper with no credit check won't be done, because if I'm applying for jobs and you checking my credit, well, bitch, how the fuck I'm supposed, you know what I'm saying? It's like, goddamn, how the fuck you supposed to keep your credit score if you're applying for a job and you most of the time got to apply for $1,000? That needs to be cut out. They shouldn't even be allowed to do that. Then I looked into this IDA program. I had already finished one in another place, but because I moved from there, I didn't make the perfect moves while having access for it and also trying to go to school and stressed out, overload. That's why I said you can't be getting there, listen to poverty folks or folks that, you know, they BHF, they just BHF unbalanced or mixed match for you. They're not bad. They're good for themselves. But they're emotionally stunned. They just a mismatch for thee. And folks that they said you will come to me for help, but when you come to them, it's like a whole bunch. They see in a whole bunch of mazes of circles and stuff like that. But checking on this IDA program, they gotta get your credit report and what else? I'm like, oh God, that's god darn nosy, because you have to be able to apply for a loan. Well, really with applying for, you know what I'm saying, with going through this, then you got to meet with a case manager. But if somebody is working 8 to 5, how the hell can they meet with a case manager? Then they have some other things that it may be additional stuff to what's written down as that you may have to do. So this is something where you get into stuff and it's a surprise along the way. I didn't got up into too much crap about that. Coming out 2019, okay? I know you gotta be careful with stuff that number one, you can be careful all you want. Stuff will tell you one thing, 1, 2, 3, give you 4, 5 steps of everything you need to do, and you still just don't be satisfied enough. If you only open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, and somebody get a job Monday through Friday 8 to 5, how they gonna be able to meet with you as a case manager? And then if they got 5, 6 children, I'm gonna say three, you know, 3 is still a lot, especially if you paying market price rent, 1,000 or whatever like that, and you need to go in to make sure you be able, you know, have some funds to feed your children, offset your rent costs and stuff like that. Boo! You don't have no choice but to get you a 3rd shift job. You have no choice. You can't get there. And then, okay, then they're going to require you to get you a stepdaddy, which may require you getting somebody that don't barely need nothing, that works 8 to 4. So they'll be there when you know what I'm saying, as you getting off from work, they going to work kind of thing while they keep your children and stuff like that. I'll tell you, it's a lot, okay? I'm like, free ratio, okay? Y'all got the free ratio, because let me tell you what, thing with the child care that I'm paying out of pocket cash. I done got there and sent this motherfucking copy of appeal hearing. I put the words appeal or hearing. So whatever you won't get there, you need to get. I want my money, and I don't want no fucking food stamps when I'm paying cash for taxi fare and child care. I want the cash. That's what I need, is a deduction. Oh wait, we can put that toward some food stamp or deduction and stuff like that. As much as I gotta spend on, excuse you. So claim, okay, they showed that it was sent. Me filing for appeal, that was over a week ago. More than that, really was a month ago, but they denied it to me. So guess what? It gonna be, guess what? So my device ain't working anyway. So guess what? Hopefully that mug, you know, it showed, but the device is showing that it was sent and delivered to the caseworker to get my child care coverage for the hearing. It showed, the device showed that it was sent. So the device ain't lying that much, even though it's crazy. So guess what it needs to do? The next step it needs to do is send that mug to you 1,000 times, jam that box up since you claim you ain't getting it. That's why you can't get y'all. That's why people, I'm like, look, y'all needs to get there. You don't know what people got to go through the system. Rachel could have got there and told them. They say leave one voicemail. Then they got 30 to 45 days to answer to it. Who get there and remember and keep up with their voicemail 30 to 45 days later? They don't really be checking that stuff. And if they answer, they don't even answer unless you get there and cuss them out on the thing. That's the only way they reply back to you. And then people want to always try to get there and give you morals of what you ought to do and how you got to handle a situation from a poor prison standpoint. This is just straight up oppression and power. You know what I'm saying? You can't get there and say, oh, well, be nice and well, wait, hold up. I've observed this situation from way back. And I've been dealing with this situation and everything I done told you and you still want me to be nice, and which that's what I was being, and you still want me to continue being it, but you can't get there and cover what they ain't providing for me. Oh, it's time for me to buck wild up in this mug, okay? This is totally ridiculous. I also want to speak to, I saw a twin on the reel. Lonnie had some good points, so both of them, cancers and stuff like that, aqua signs. Lonnie had some, because he had very good, reasoning points. Now, Tamara, are you serious? Now, you just blessed, you got your situation, you got support and stuff like that. But, come on, you got to be serious of the men that only pay $8 a week, $50 a month, $500 a month. What rent can you really pay with that? Because let me tell you something. On welfare, it ain't no $50 rent really going on. It really ain't, okay? It's very bad, and especially up north. So up north, as I'm concerned, if you paying, they just had a celebrity person. They just got their, but look at the time that she had to pay for deductibles for prenatal care. He totally denied the child, and she got her case resolved very quick. But that child, 1 year old, you got hashtag puzzlerized book. Download or order the mystery composition or the print copy of the mystery composition. But look at all the money that you have to spend before you even get a court date. You gotta flip over horses and kangaroos and stuff like that to even get that. And it'll give you pennies on a dollar type of money. You won't get there and order somebody and tell me they can't pay rent with the child support. So a guy that leaves a woman stranded while she's pregnant, and when you go to court for it and you apply for assistance, it doesn't matter whether it's food stamps, housing, if he paying the same amount as welfare, it don't even make sense to be on fucking welfare, especially for how goddamn nosy they are, unless you need the child support. Then you can start off trying to get it. But then you gotta, after they get all that information, they knows, and they got something to talk about, something to Ricky in their little back corner, Ricky Lake about you. They say that shit confidential, but that's just written on fucking paper. Because now they gotta release they make you sign all that. I trust me, when a release come over and if it don't have my signature, you best believe they write something out there. Because I done wrote some extra stuff. This is not for gossip. It ain't got, if it got my signature on there, it ain't got no extra comments like World Star Hip Hop on there. That's a fake release. Notice that. That's a fake release. That means they didn't white out some other stuff I put on it, because I just ain't signed no signature. Believe that, okay? And the thing is, it's hard to trace that stuff, because you gotta, before you can even go to court, you gotta get there and have proof that they did it. The person gotta get there and confess, yeah, they did ask a release, and I did get there and tell them this stuff here. Well, look, they got there, and you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, it gonna have some words, some unnice compliments on there. So if you get one with my name, my signature on it, and it ain't got it on it, those mothers wipe that motherfucker out. That's what they did, okay? Because that ain't for me. Because I'm putting, so it's gonna be World Star Hip Hop comments. Yeah, something is wrong if it don't go through clear. That's why the mothers getting at the land. Several, this time here. Filing a hearing, you can have that daggone $200. What you gotta do for that $200 welfare, the extra appointments, and then I'm already signed up through the service to already look for something, And you know what I'm saying? I'm already going to stuff on my own. I don't need you to fucking be having access to my resume or tracing me what the fuck I'm doing and make an extra appointment to you and the interviews and the process. And you know what I'm saying? Then they like to get that call. Hey, could you come here today? Could you be here in 2 hours? I already got to hustle up. You know, like I said, I already had to turn down because I had to save the money for another scheduled day. When something else came, you know, something else was able to adjust came in, I'm back down to the slim pickings that I have to go back and walk across the interstate and walk back with somebody, you know, I ain't got no chain on really, okay? Oh gosh. You know that woman that had, I like, dang, she had a pet kennel. I got there and showed Lil. I did show the young. I said, you see that woman? She got there, put that chair in a pet kennel. You know how you be cutting up in the store and stuff like that? I should have to tell somebody that. Because they really be, I tell you, they all on camera cutting up, okay? And you have to, you know, I got to restrict. You can't tell the people stole, you know what I'm saying? You give me like, yeah, I got to get a little southern sometimes. You may not agree with it, but hey, you ain't helping with me and you sure ain't advocating with these child care expenses, are you? Yeah, especially since I gotta walk back and forth the interstate and stuff like that because that's what available. And the person that was closer, I still would have to go across the highway, but it was closer, like 5 minutes. They both 5. Well, one is 5 minutes in a car, and the other one is like really like 2 minutes in a car, but it's really could be like 5, 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But they got there and stood me up. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to exalt. I'm not going to get there and put all my blood pressure into that. But guess what? Since none of my devices, they acting all up. They typing what they want to type and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully they typing a message to get there and put that mug right backwards up in her seat. So I'm telling you, the device get there and I be looking at the phone, even if it's sitting down, come just typing up stuff, sending out messages and stuff to folks. Okay, and this mug here gets there and have the it got a virus on it, got an TsCaisha.exe on here. Then the other device, it blank out. It blank out when it wants to. I ain't barely buying no more devices. And I could know the last one with the Nabi, that wasn't boy doing Mercury retrograde. I ain't trying to figure it out. I really ain't. But I know the main thing is that it got to get together. This here, you know, when you know what I'm saying, when you go back and people used to tell you what they with, you know what I'm saying, it's perfection of poverty. And I recall so much people saying, oh, if I go back to my young years, what I would do and stuff like that. And I was like, gosh, even having a child late, it's like, and you look back and you're like, wow. Wow. Coming out 2019 project. But in the meantime, definitely attend to the mystery composition posterized. You can order or download that print copy. At this moment, the print copy has to be physically printed up and shipped out to you. But definitely order that. I'm a contributor and supporter of it. Definitely tune into it. This is just beyond a lot. I just don't get it. Like, your life is not really hard, especially those folks. Like, I remember on the Ricky Lake show, they be talking about they got 3 children. Oh, I ain't got time to have baths. And I'm thinking, well, dang, these ain't triplets. Well, then how you had time to make another baby? Because you shouldn't be having no sex if you ain't having no bath. You know, people like, I ain't got time to, with all the different little stuff they say. One thing, you get one baby or you get one disabled child. You just, I'm telling you, just hang it. Or you get one child and the next person come in, you better be perfect. That's all too. It ain't no, but you know, people, they get there and they be saying, oh, I'm a single parent. I'm a real single parent. But if you able to work and you don't have to call in to work because you able to go to work without being late and not have to take a majority of your check to 10 on childcare, your life ain't hard. It ain't. When you could get there and you could go out Not all the time, but a majority or a good bit of the time, your life ain't hard. Yeah, no. Whew. And out of all, you know what I'm saying, when you ask for, people get there. I'm talking, speaking of dress on about to coming out 2019 project. People get there and they'll talk to you, and I'm saying this mainly for those that stay up in those country areas. You got that famine, those folks, let's call them that. You got those folks that you be around and you're allowing them access to you, even though you're like, well, I'm doing everything to communicate to them, well, hey, this not right. Everything is not worth you dragging out at the fucking table. It's just not fucking worth it, okay? Some things is just best you get up from the table and you go make a whole nother setting, okay? A whole nother unit. It's a billion people up in this world. And then you know how the folks have to get there and well, that's why you get there, you'll meet some, you'll never get nobody better than me. You'll get somebody worse and you ain't. First of all, if they not going to support you to move forward, you can't depend on them for items for you to be independently secure. They give you little trinket stuff and they'll keep you very minute enough to just be able to survive basic low wages and stuff like that. And staying local. Those kind of folks, you need to get the hee-hopper from, okay? You really do. And don't get no baby ride folks, because guess what? Those folks you want there watching your children. I really tried to help a loved one. I really did. And when this was one that I attended to, and those that know me, you be like, well, I used to see, I'm proud of what I'm talking about, okay? And when they told me that they don't even remember me attending to them when they was a baby and young. They said the last thing that the part that they said they remember the other children that was around, and it was because of me. They remember them, but they don't remember me. They only remember one moment, and the moment that they said that they remembered was like the last time I really took them out and spent anywhere. Like that was the only thing that they remember. And it's just such a disappointment. I really want to keep, just still keep things going forward. But it's like when you get, you have a disabled loved one to attend to, you're having to fight for these basic needs. I don't have time for trinket shit. I don't have time for trinket prayers. I don't. And getting there talking about, just pray about it is pretty much like telling somebody to go to food, go to the welfare office for food stamps. Nobody don't need you to tell them that, or you being the pray monitor. Just stop saying that. If you ain't got a real something sellable where you gonna really get there and find the actual matching thing, you just will not really just say nothing rich, really call for them. Nobody tell you nothing. People always want to know why somebody don't get there. Oh, I don't know why they just don't reveal and tell. They said you ain't got nothing to offer them to whatever they tell you. You ain't gonna help make the world a better place whenever you know whatever they say. Get that order the print copy or download. Puzzleized books. Be nosy on that. If you ain't reading every book on the shelf, you need to stay out of folks' business trying to nag, criticize them, because you ain't the one. So yeah, I'm gonna get there and take a break and attend to that. I also have a business contest that I'm trying to enter into. To definitely so that what I do win on that will have to be used on business stuff, okay? And I'm not going to be discouraged of the factors. I am going to enter into that. I have another interest that I have to send off of another project I want to get into. I'm not about to get trapped or tangled into this poverty well of can't do this and can't do that because of this and that, and it's gonna It's either you stay here, being, right here, like right here at the surface of being in the sewer, or you could just be all the way down. If you try to take a launch, do something, or get some opportunity, I rebuke that. Oh yes, there shall be vitality, joy, and prosperity. Okay, yes. So I'm gonna definitely focus on that as I do attend to, get into some shows. I have to delay Netflix until, like I say, part of, until I'm able to really get a TV, and then I'm like, hopefully that, I don't want to buy that and that go out of order. So something gonna have to rearrange itself in energy to be able to really get there and serve purpose to it's definitely gonna have to be able to serve purpose to be able to I'm trying to think of so much. I mean, well, yeah, the TV got to be able to hold. So Netflix is kind of on hold, and I don't want to watch Netflix on a computer because this device is overloaded with stuff. I can't add nothing on it, and I'm great that YouTube got the live thing because I'm out there erasing stuff, and then you got to be buying all these different flash drives. Then you got to separate them out because if you get there and you put all your eggs in one basket, then you coincidentally lose that disk. Something always just happens, which makes stuff extra junk, and then you got to go buy another, like, 1 TB or 10 TB and put that stuff on, and then you got to have a special device to upload it on that, and it just does not stop. And then you need an $800 computer to do that, and it just does not stop. I'm still seeking someone that can help me, what that is, iPod, the songs and stuff like that. I don't know how to do that stuff, but I won't be able to get that. Like Adrian's from the Real Show, what she had about waking up, like the alarm songs and stuff. She sure is right, because you show me, you need something like stay committed, the clock is ticking, dun, 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 like, yes, I want to wake up to something like that. Boom. And I want lonely days are gone, joyful days are here. Oh, now that I'm happy inside, yeah. Now that I'm happy inside, oh. Oh, yes, and love is sweet and love is kind. Love will bring you peace of mind. And how do you know? Because I tell you so and won't never let it go. See, I want to wake up to that kind of stuff, so I got to figure out how to do that. I had a phone that did that. It was a perfect one. And what was it? It was a corset type of phone, and you was able to, it was able to hold so long, but like I said, what they do to a phone? They made their phone break intentional. So I knew how to better do the stuff on that, but now I've had to take a break. But I do want that back because I'm gonna need some remotivation. As I'm going, definitely I'm pushing for the schedule. Definitely I have a project that I really miss CD Mitchell. A project that I really want to forego with her. The thing is, I take a long time to do stuff. I want to include just I guess the Scorpio part, and she's a Taurus. But I really want this project to come forth and really condense it forward. I feel we have I hope we still can get it forward going, even if it's 2 years from now. But I hope it's a year, and it's something that even if we do it maybe once a month, but I would really love something like we do it. Or we just do something like a flash day, like it could be, I don't want to get the ideas of it because, what I'm saying, I'm about to copyright, okay? I'm saying, like fine water. It's something I really want to do. And I do have another party of interest. I don't want to discuss that at this time because, I don't want my feelings hurt, okay? I don't like hearing about folks and they be like, look, they ain't even consensual. It's like, hey, I feel you. Like, I only want to be calling you out because, yeah, the spirit really meant stuff to really connect and stuff like that. I don't like games being played with my head, okay? But another project that I definitely want to do is the consult FF. I already have that set up. I want to get that perfectionly, with the clients, get that going. Like I said, I'm still press release, marketing, and clients. That's what I want to go forth on that. And I also would like what's the other one? I gotta think of everything my own self. I got so many things. So all these projects here is like, God darn, I've been really like, I guess you could say I really been something like previously like Peter because I have tried to venture off into so many things. That's why you need to get there and really, Another note I need to give is don't try to come chatter babber me, ask me anything if you can't get there and you know what I'm saying? I tell you about something that's relevant to me, especially since you inquired to me, and you don't want to read it. You want me to motherfucking read it for you. Like you really do. And it's not like you are ambassador of something independently that I can respect that's gonna really give me credit once I talk to you. Just basic. And it's really ain't gonna go nowhere from there. You just gonna apply to yourself. And some folks get there and they done stole some stuff. And just you know what I'm saying, and you just so you know what I'm saying. Since you're playing with your heart, the best thing for me to do is just not even try to remember your name. Okay, I remember detail, but the best thing is just not to remember your name, so we won't, I won't get too attached, clingy up in it. But get back talking because I'm talking like all over the place on a million things about some folks. Cause that's what folks do to you. They will get you in the web of stuff. All right. Yeah. So I do want to also tell you all to download and read a contributing article that I wrote back in 2007. It's in the October or November issue. Back in 2007, so that was 2 years after Hurricane Katrina. Definitely download, look for that archive issue. And the article is titled Birds of a Feather and the Ugly Duckling. I'm still proud of that work. Now, any other work I did, you'll have to look on the Pinterest board because I'm not walking around remembering all that stuff because I got a lot of head-on direct stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I got to get there and be breaking down some mountains. Oh, but that ain't funny. But definitely read that article, Birds of a Feather and the Ugly Duckling. I'm still very proud of that work. Gospel Synergy magazine. Also, they have an app that you can download. That's one of the articles I remember I did. I probably did some other ones, but the leading one I did for that one was that one. I probably will be. I also have some in our Black web. I know I have something about vaccines. I have about 4 or 5. Ooh, ain't that so? I don't remember them, but they are on Pinterest. I know that. I don't know the title of them. I know one is about vaccines, and I did some other one. I think about they all on the Pinterest board. So I can't walk around remembering no portfolio, and I am looking for someone to do a portfolio. So that requires, the photography and the whole theme and the whole presentation thing, so that I can get ready to be into these conference events, which is my goal. If I can get there and attend about 10 conferences that I'm, definitely involved in with my project, get things going, that would be great. And I really want to focus more on, instead of me trying to learn everything to be a business owner, I really would rather focus more on content. And I I take away from pushing out content, securing my content, and actually meeting the task. The task continuing forward when I try to learn the marketing on my own, because you need to do that in the deadline goals. And everybody just ain't gonna learn everything. A lot of people 2 + 2 = 5. Trying to do the PR, trying to do the research, and really and really getting frustrated with production goals going forward. So yeah, people be like, well, you know a lot of people. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Okay. Tune into hashtag Posterize Book and upcoming project for next year. Definitely book clubs, reach out to me. Booktubers, reach out to me. So I will be having a retag this year with booktubers. And whatchamacallit, I would like to give a congratulations out to Big Books and Hair. Big Hair and Books. She in South Carolina. The book Archer was on her video. Oh, she had that video. Oh, I like that. Oh gosh, it was just beautiful, and she married a fun man. Oh gosh, I'm so proud of her. She left South Carolina, had moved to New York. She stayed up there for a time, and she got the experience working for a popular company, doing blogging, and she's back in Carolina. She got married. It was a beautiful wedding. And her mom still looks like her sister. Okay, that does not look like her mom. She says that is really her mom. So definitely shout out to her. Oh, that video was rolling. I was like, when I saw those children, I was like, oh gosh, I really would love for mine to go play. Like last time mine was like that was an infant, like 1 year old. That was the last time. And those children were dressed. I would just love to get there and just have mine dressed nice and behave and bring them to weddings and bring them out to events and all that kind of stuff. But I gotta do some extra stuff to bring mine out anyway. And they just I would like to take them out to the circus and stuff like that. But they stuff that I would have liked a shop, but that's not them. Have them dressed up all night. I was just so happy. So shout out to her, and I'll be talking to you all. I'll try to give you all a little update maybe next week. So I'm gonna be very busy because I have to tend to some mail that's been delayed. So guess what? Let me tell you one thing. I don't want no paper coming up in here. So unless it's a cash or check, that's it. Any other paper? I got some newspaper. I'm gonna read that. That's gonna be thrown out in the garbage can. Sending the ads out. If I can't use it within a near time of 30 days, I'm throwing it out. That's something I have to do. And I'm gonna talk to y'all more further about that. But do go to hashtag Consult FL for those of you that want to reduce the paper that's in your lives. Those of you that does not have dependable housing, you have roommate housing. You just need, you know what I'm saying? You can't just take all that hassle. But I would recommend you to moderate who has access to your address to send you mail. And what you can do with this mailing service is get there and block folks from sending mail to you. You can do that. So that's the path I'm on. It's like, look, you better be sending something important or you will be blocked. And this is all common charge, changing your life up. And some of these folks need to be sending a cease and desist, because sending me all that paper, you know what I'm saying? One of them that sent me 3 sets of, I didn't even get to read it, because you got to pray. You got to pray like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do it growing up hip-hop. For real. You got to pray before the show, during the show, and after the show. For real with growing up hip-hop. I don't watch the other one. I'm sure you got to pray more so or whatever like that. I don't watch those shows. The only thing I may see a clip, or if a blogger or whatever you call the people, blogger, journalist, or whatever, somebody have a discussion about it and stuff like that. People used to sit on the phone with me a whole hour and talk about that stuff. But I had to chip out on that. But I just saw the clip, like I said, where Princess got put. She got in the water and stuff. I just saw that. I still ain't seen the incident with the what that was, Massacre, Monastery, stuff like that. I ain't still see that. So, like I say, growing up hip-hop, that's enough for me. Like I said, you got to pray before, during, after. And that's the same thing with this mail. I got waiting, because I keep saying, okay, I'm going to do it on Sunday. But then it's like, okay, I want to enjoy my free time. because this is real stressful. And even after I read it, after you done gave me these 50 pages, I still don't know where to go or come. So let me get off of here because I got limited time till y'all don't see somebody up in here, like you know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all goodbye. I know you all probably watching this video later and stuff like that. So definitely tune in. Press that bell for subscribe to know when I come on live. I am going to. I don't like the little auto posting service that they got. It's like something to be changed up. Like as soon as you like something, I don't know. Like I said, it gotta be having some kind of some little hater stalker for real. You know what I'm saying? Some little dust hater stalker. I start liking, so they start having no, this can't be this against the terms of agreement and stuff like that. Like you used to get there and do more efficient social posting and stuff like that on your accounts. You can't do that no more. You gotta do one account at a time, which have you there besides 1 hour, it take you about 3 hours. I'm gonna talk to you all later because I'm sure I didn't say it enough for the topics I'm talking about. TTYL.